Alright, what is this? Mr. Fern. The bank heist of the century. The money was never recovered. Holy shit, this is so peak. Oh, that's cute. He like included a commenter's thing on a thumbnail.
Jenny
nice.
is working the night shift at a cash depot in Sweden. She's counting banknotes, tons of money. But by now it's just pieces of paper to her. Routine, really. Just like these headphones she and the others are wearing to block out the noise.
Damn.
But suddenly a new sound starts.
What about animations that are made by animals?
To creep in. Wait, is that a helicopter?
Oh shit!
This is the beginning of one of the most spectacular bank heists in history. Robbers will strike several locations across Sweden at the exact same time.
That's a tactic. Yeah, so then like they have to split up forces.
Police will be outmatched, the authorities humiliated, and millions in cash will be stolen. The chase will lead investigators to Eastern Europe.
Meatballs right now.
And, of all things, the security camera at a local McDonald's will provide a crucial clue.
McDonald's! McDonald's W! Let's go!
Through countless court documents to piece together how the Vestberga heist actually went down, and who was really behind it.
Yo, this kind of pops! Bam, 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 bam. Yo, this is kind of fucking lit! Dude, that was actually really good.
September 23, 2009. Spectacular robberies in Sweden have been making headlines for several years now. But this heist tops everything. As the international press turns its attention to the small town of Vestberga, the authorities are clueless. How much money was stolen? How many robbers were involved? And why couldn't the police stop them? According to a Swedish daily newspaper, police didn't reach the cash depot until 30 minutes after the alarm.
No, come on. What? That's a worse response time than America. Come on.
Was triggered. Meanwhile, the nearest police station is only a 15-minute walk away. What happened? Official statements are vague.
Wait.
What happened?
15-minute walk, but it took you 30 minutes to respond? Hey, how does that work?
Official statements are vague. The security company that owns the cash depot stays quiet too.
Welcome to Sweden.
G4S is one of the largest.
Yo, you Euros make fun of American police all the time and like, oh, it takes forever. You guys suck at your job. What's going on? They had traffic, but I thought, never mind. I thought like. You move out of the way and you make room for the police and you go wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo and you pull over and then like they can get through.
Security firms in the world. They install security systems and protect sites such as nuclear power plants in the US and even the Pentagon. Right before the end of the month, depots like this one are packed with cash. So people across Sweden can withdraw their salaries the moment the money arrives. A pretty good time to strike. So far, only one thing is clear. This is the first robbery in Sweden to use a helicopter, a Bell 206. It's a relatively small, light chopper, one of the best-selling models ever. It can carry 5 people, including the pilot, but it isn't built for heavy loads. A well-known Swedish criminologist speculates that the robbers could have stolen up to 1 billion kroner from the depot. Back then, about $130 million.
Wait, I thought they used euros in Sweden. Am I cooked? Kroner. Am I wrong? I thought they used euros. No, they don't. Oh, okay.
Helicopter experts, on the other hand, say that carrying that much cash, it should have crashed. So how the hell did they pull this off? September 23, the early morning hours. Mittinge, a small town known for its sea views and peaceful atmosphere, is asleep. Alongside holiday homes, the town also has a hangar, housing these 2 helicopters. They belong to the Stockholm police. And this man sneaking through the bushes has his...
Dude, the audacity to do that shit. No fucking way.
Eyeing them.
What?
Under each arm, he's carrying a plastic box. The man places the first box in front of the hangar. Then he moves to the back and places the second one.
What is that?
Then he returns to the hangar's entrance and pulls out a hatchet. He smashes the numbered entry pad several times. Finally, he disappears back into the darkness.
What?
And then, nothing happens. The man walks to the nearest bus stop and gets rid of his gear. His part of the job is done.
Okay.
Now it's up to the others. Back at the...
Oh, he sabotaged it. Whoa.
depot. Down here, Jenny and her colleagues are counting cash.
See, chat, that was like a real cog moment for me.
Up here, a Bell 206 barrels toward the building.
Yeah, the police.
With remarkable precision,
So they can't
it lands on the
respond.
roof. Perfectly positioned between the glass pyramid and the edge. 3 people jump out. One is carrying a submachine gun. Another runs straight toward the pyramid and swings a huge sledgehammer at the glass. Again and again.
Boom.
Meanwhile, his accomplice calmly unloads his gear. Explosives, climbing ropes, and mailbags.
Nice.
2 ladders are attached to the helicopter's skids. The robbers detach one of them and set it down beside the chopper. After a few more swings, the glass gives way. The helicopter lifts off. The robbers enter the building. Yenny's boss spots them. He knows they're coming for the counting room, so he rushes back and yells,
"Secure the money!"
Then he triggers the alarm and calls building security. Yenny still doesn't fully clock what's going on, but her boss's instructions are clear. The cash has to be locked away in these cages, made of reinforced steel, secured with padlocks.
Ooh. What if they
It's
blow
still
them
quiet
up?
at the police station, about a 10-minute drive from Vestberga.
Typical woman doesn't know what's
Inspector
going on.
Guran Palm is about to finish his shift. He's waiting for his colleague to take over. When suddenly, the alarm sounds. Immediately, Inspector Palm rushes to his car. A colleague jumps in after him. They're told that the alarm came from the G4S cash depot. Helicopter, armed men, on the roof. Palm speeds toward the scene.
Sheesh.
He feels like he's starring in a Hollywood movie. Soon, they're closing in on the depot, when Palm spots something on the road. The officers
a
jump out of the car
roadblock.
to find out what just happened. Chains, stretched across the
They knew the path.
entire road and studded with spikes.
Oh, so that's why they took forever, huh?
The robbers are inside the building now. They set up a ladder to climb up to the 6th floor. The main vault where the money is usually stored is on the 2nd floor, but the counting room is up here. To get there, this glass pane needs to go. Hitting it with a sledgehammer doesn't work, so the robber uses explosives. He presses a bomb made of dynamite against the glass, connects a wire, and detonates it.
Boom. Nice, okay.
They enter the
Well, they would
office and
know.
smash through this simple door.
They're not just like random criminals too, because you would have to know how much dynamite there is without blowing them up too.
Now, just a single steel door separates the robbers from the cash depot's staff. In the counting room, the staff is still frantically securing the money. When they hear the explosion, they panic.
Oh no.
The team leader has been trained for a lot of things, but not for this.
Well.
Then there's another explosion. The robbers are trying to get through the door.
Oh
The
shit!
explosion mangles the metal around the handle,
Oh
but
my
it stays
God.
intact. But after a third explosion,
Oh,
smoke
no.
enters the
Yep.
room. The staff needs to get out of here, fast. The team leader orders everyone into the main vault on the 2nd floor.
Oh god.
They leave the room through a secondary exit, take the stairs down several floors, and enter an airlock just outside the main vault. The airlock is designed for one person. Now 14 people have to squeeze inside, including a pregnant woman.
Oh no!
In
What
this
if she needs
hermetically
to
sealed
shit?
room, there's no cell reception.
Damn it.
The group leader can't call building security
What if she gets
or anyone
what if
else.
She needs to like
And the door to the vault
Give
won't
birth.
open. They're stuck.
it's over.
Their colleagues in the vault room are also panicking. Building security has instructed them to keep the airlock door closed. They have no visual on the robbers.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they're even hiding among the employees in the airlock.
Oh.
It's so
that'd
cramped
be
in here that
scary.
no one can move. The air is stuffy, the heat almost unbearable. Yenny's colleague struggles to pull out a photo of her daughter. If the robbers want to get into the vault by blowing their way through the airlock, No one here will survive.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Meanwhile,
I don't know
the robbers have entered the counting room. They carve into the cage's padlocks with a buzzsaw.
They have a carver!
The locks are gone within seconds.
Yeah, that worked for what?
While they're packing, they seem oddly calm, as if they know that no one will catch them anytime soon.
Yeah.
Robbing a place is a pretty unethical way to make money. But let's look at this list real quick.
Really?
Rural and barely making it. For this one, ethnic second city strugglers. Or our personal favorite, credit crunched, city families. These are real marketing lists, full of vulnerable people to be targeted by predatory ads. Hey, we heard you broke. Worried about securing your kid's future? How about you try some gambling?
Yeah,
Data brokers make these lists. They find out everything about you, compile it, and sell all your info in bulk.
This is an ad,
This industry is huge, and it's insane just how much money they make off you. Let Incogni deal with them. They fight the data brokers for you, and you can easily request custom removals. I don't want to be found at a people search site, for example. Do you? Incogni makes sure your data stays deleted. You can always check progress, and if they don't meet your expectations, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's no risk. Use the code FERNTV for 60% off. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code to get started. The spiked chains Palm drove into aren't the only ones.
Crud.
All around the depot, every access road is blocked by metal chains about 10 meters long. If a police car drove over...
How did nobody, like, notice? Like, I guess it's nighttime, so maybe not that many cars drive through there.
For one of these chains, its tires would instantly be sliced open. The robbery has been in progress for more than 15 minutes now.
Damn.
The helicopter is still circling above, meaning the robbers are still inside.
Yep.
Police request aerial support from the military, but the armed forces can't provide any aircraft. Instead, police helicopters are ordered in.
But they can't get to the copters because you did that thing at the start.
I don't know exactly how, but Inspector Palm eventually gets close to the depot. He sets up a roadblock a few hundred meters away from the building. When Palm and his colleagues ask whether they're allowed to fire at the helicopter, the answer is a strict no. It's too dangerous.
Oh, shit.
Instead, they're ordered to wait for the National Task Force. Palm is frustrated. All he can do is stand there and wait. Luckily, a police helicopter must already be on its way. Or is it? At 5:30 in the morning, police officers in Mittinga receive an alert. Robbery ongoing, a helicopter is involved. Air support required.
Yeah.
2 officers race toward the hangar.
Yep, there's the little suitcase. It's over.
Their helicopter was returned just hours earlier.
Oh, shit.
They'll have it ready in 10 minutes and be over Vestberga 15 minutes after the alarm. But at the entrance, they stop. Is that a bomb? There's no way they can reach the helicopter. And even if they could they really risk taking off in a fuel-filled helicopter next to explosives?
Yeah, even if it's not explosive, someone said it could be an EMP. I'm like, oh shit, that's still really bad. Because, like, what if it goes off and, like, I don't know, maybe someone's watching them and then they do it as it's lifting and then it just shuts off and kills them both. Or, like, you know, damages a helicopter. Best case scenario. EMPs aren't like that. No, like, if they don't set it off right away. That's what I'm thinking. Because it fucking explodes and confetti flies out. Oh, hey, that's not what I said.
2 officers have only one option. Call in the bomb squad and wait at a safe distance.
I don't know.
So the White Bell 206 keeps circling above the cash depot, unbothered. The security team watches as the intruders reappear in the courtyard and make their way toward the roof, carrying at least 7 bags. They hoist them up. The 3 men climb the ladders. One hesitates for a moment, as if he wants to go back in to get more of the money. Then they jump into the helicopter, bags in hand. And just 30 minutes after hitting the cash depot, they disappear into the morning sky.
Oh my god, they just get away with it. That was schmoove.
When the SWAT team enters the building, the robbers are long gone. Finally, the airlock door in the cash depot opens. The team leader, Jenny, and her colleagues are safe.
Well, that's good.
At the police hangar in Mittinga, the bomb squad is in full swing. They use a water cannon to neutralize the bombs.
Bomba squad!
But there are no explosions and no smoke. As the
Oh no. Was it actually just fake?
special unit approaches, they find 2 very wet plastic boxes with lights attached.
What can you say? You saved a lot of money. You actually got fucking played. And even if it was even if they found out it was a decoy without, like, after the fact, I still think, like, that would have been such a waste of time, too. Yeah, even with the fact that it could have been fake and they find out, like, on the spot.
They fell for dummies.
Yep.
Meanwhile, about a kilometer away, firefighters are putting out a small roadside fire at a bus stop.
Oh,
In the ashes, they find remains of a mask, gloves, a hatchet, a canister, and a lighter.
Wow.
Around 6 a.m., people in nearby towns spot an object in the sky.
In America,
a small
they would have
white
shot that
helicopter
shit
flying
down
unusually
insta.
low and slow over the forests. Not a single light is on. The robbers land in a forested park. They take everything with them, leaving only a GPS device and a few cable ties behind. Investigators find the helicopter about 2 hours later. They learn it was stolen from a flight school about 70 kilometers northeast of Stockholm just after 4 a.m.
A manhunt is underway this morning.
As the country wakes up, the heist dominates the news.
That's
a reward
right,
of about
USA,
$900,000 is offered for information on the robbers. The next day, the Swedish police still have no suspects.
Oh no!
Despite the fact that they knew about the planned helicopter heist long before it happened.
Wait, how?
A month before the
earlier.
heist, Swedish police receive a warning from Serbia's intelligence service.
Yo, Serbia! Welcome to America!
A crew of international thieves is planning to strike.
No!
Serbian police even share specifics.
They told them!
A helicopter is to be used. 3 robbers will carry out
we don't believe those dang Serbians. No!
the job, backed by a
he's
group
making
of
shit
around
up.
20 people. The chopper will land on the roof of a multi-story building.
If I was the Serbian police or whatever, I would feel so vindicated. I'd be like, you motherfuckers, I told you this would happen.
Crew will blast their way inside and in under 5 minutes grab the equivalent of roughly $13 million. The whole thing will go down by September 16 at the latest. If not, the plan will be called off.
They could have literally, like, doubled the patrols and figured it out. And even if it didn't happen, that's worth it because they stole like millions of kroner.
The Swedish police put security measures in place. The public prosecutor authorizes phone surveillance of 2 suspects. As a precaution, police helicopters are moved from Ittinga to a safe location. For the planned break-in, the police identified the most likely target, the Panaxia Cash Depot in Bromma, in western Stockholm. The second most likely target, the G4S depot in Vestberga. For 4 weeks, authorities remain on high alert, reinforcing their task forces during the nights around September 16.
How often do people hear about bank robberies like this in America? America's a massive country. Am I crazy? Like, you don't really hear about, like... Yeah, like, robberies. I get it. Like, small ones, yeah, sure. But, like, big heists like this is a modern heist. This is 2009.
But then, nothing happens. In Bromma or in Vestberga. So the police end the special operation. And the police helicopters move back to Mittinga. That's not the only vulnerability the robbers exploit. In the early 2000s, Sweden sees a string of robberies. The companies hit hardest are the ones that run cash depots. They're looking for help, including from the government. As early as 2005, a security company urged the government to place all cash depots and similar facilities under state protection. A formal review followed and ran for 3 years, but the Ministry of Defense took no action. Because the authorities never classified these facilities as protected sites, virtually anyone...
But it got money in it. Why no give money to protect? Even if money is lie, it's more if steal and then that bad. Because money costs more to get taken away than it's insured. Yeah, but there's like a cap on it, isn't there?
Can access the building's blueprints.
Yeah,
Floor plans of the roofs and facades, staircases and windows, everything neatly documented level by level. A Swedish news outlet later asked G4S whether the company had attempted to make the Vestberga building plans confidential. G4S didn't respond. But by then, it didn't matter. The money was gone. And so were the thieves. But they didn't vanish without a trace.
Okay.
In fact, they left quite a bit behind.
Okay.
The burned remains at the bus stop in Mittinga, for example. The cable ties used to secure the ladders to the helicopter.
Okay.
The sledgehammer that smashed the glass roof.
I can't imagine they had fingerprints on those.
Including bloodstains.
Ooh,
because the heist was so meticulously planned, police believe the masterminds must have had military training. In all of Sweden, only a small circle of people could be capable of pulling off a coup like this.
Ooh.
Thanks to the warning from Serbia, the Swedish police started surveilling this circle in time. Now they're sitting on a mountain of data, calls, texts, pages upon pages of logs. One of the people under surveillance is a man called Goran Bojovic, a 38-year-old Swede with parents from Montenegro. Until recently, he worked as a construction
Balkan Mafia moment.
Contractor. According to Serbian wiretaps, he was recently in contact.
Oh, I know this from like random little tidbits of information. I know that in the Balkan countries, they have mafias, and those mafias hate each other, so that mafia probably was an opposing mafia that hates that mafia, and they probably ratted on them. Yeah, because they have like super giga like blood wars between each other over like drugs and whatever, like because they're making money, right? Really? That's what I'm guessing. I think they probably got those from like ratting on each other.
Contact with a childhood friend, Milan Zevo, who made a career in a completely different field, the Stockholm Mafia. Zevo has since relocated to Serbia's capital, Belgrade. In 2009, Bojovic traveled to Belgrade.
Serbia has a serious corruption issue over there, apparently.
Multiple times to meet Zevo.
Mafia owns
According
everything.
to the wiretap.
This is another fun fact. The president... This is such a Balkan moment. And I mean this with the utmost, like, love for Balkan people, but, like, it's so fucked over there. I think it's Serbia. The president has people outside of the president's house that are all like mafia people that he says aren't mafia people, like bodyguarding him. Yeah, like the cartel or something. And they protect him. Yeah, and then he denies there's any corruption, but like, come on. Like, you're hiring like mafiosos, like ex-convicts to protect your president, like, house or whatever? I don't know, that's kind of funny to me.
Bojovic handed over large sums of money during these visits. Swedish police realized that Bojovic is asking Zevo for help. At the end of August, the two speak on the phone. You know what? I called a school here and asked how much it costs to learn it. 15,000 euros. Bojovic wants to learn to fly a helicopter. Zevo shuts the idea down. Pilot training would take way too long.
I mean, that's true.
So Bojovic starts looking into another solution. It's September 2, 3 weeks before the heist. Bojovic is in his car, driving toward Hepsholmen, the small island in Stockholm. It has a museum right on the waterfront. Bojovic is here to meet these two men. They've been waiting for him. He walks up to them and sits down between them. Just a few meters away, a woman walks her dog. Her real job is to observe Goran Bojovic.
Oh, she's a little spy.
She can't hear exactly what the men are saying. She can only keep an eye on them. The three chat for about 5 minutes with Bojovic doing most of the talking. Then, handshakes. One man walks with Bojovic to his car while the other gets into
learning about Alana's family history. No, man, I'm not Balkan. I'm Eastern European. There's a difference.
A Peugeot and drives off.
Same shit, though. Like, you know, there's mafia.
On September
everywhere.
28, 5 days after the heist, the police and a Swedish court announced that 6 suspects have been arrested.
There is? Well, yeah.
One of the suspects is Goran Bojovic.
I am not
Searching
mafia.
his apartment, investigators found a bag containing about 118,500 kroner.
That's a lot.
Roughly $15,000 at the time. He's believed to have put the team together. Another man is arrested at Arlanda Airport just before he can escape to the Canary Islands.
So he can clean the money over there. Yeah, the Canary Islands, and there's another one. Is it the Panama Islands? Yeah, they're famous for cleaning money of criminals.
Press nicknames him Flick, which means escape
Cayman
in Swedish.
Too.
His real name is Alexander Eriksson. He's a TV producer who runs in high society circles with Swedish celebrities. He's even rumored to be in contact with the Prime Minister. Between October and December, police arrest 7 more men accused of helping plan or taking part in the heist. One of them is believed to have planted the fake bombs. His DNA is found in the remains of the gloves and the lighter. In January, investigators identified the man who carried the submachine gun. The police already know him. His name is Zadakadum, and this was his second armed robbery. Back in 2000, he and a gang stole invaluable art from the Swedish National Museum. He was caught and served 2 years in prison. Now he's been caught again. In July 2010, the public prosecutor presses charges.
That's an AK? I think maybe they misspoke. Because at the start, the guy had a submachine gun. Yeah, maybe he misspoke.
While the 10 arrests are seen as a major success for the investigation,
in the start
authorities
of the
believe there must have been more people involved behind the scenes.
Misspoke, it happens.
For over 10 months, the police gather evidence and interview witnesses. 50 investigators work the case full-time. By now, they have a clear picture of how much the robbers managed to steal. Almost 40 million kroner, about $5 million at the time.
That's a lot.
That's how they managed to get away by helicopter, not taking too much. Just under a year after the robbery, the 10 men stand trial. 5 of them are accused of being directly involved in the heist.
Yeah.
The other 5 face charges of aiding and abetting. The public prosecutor is confident there's enough evidence to convict all of them. But the men deny the charges.
2 years?
Take Alexander Eriksson, the TV producer. He's accused of flying the helicopter on the night of the heist. No way, he insists.
No way!
His DNA in the stolen helicopter?
No, that wasn't me. I was just learning how to fly, you guys. I would never do that. Guys, I mean, it's plausible deniability. They did steal it from a flight school, so he could argue in court and be like, nuh-uh, I didn't do that. I returned it and I flew it. Yeah, I was just learning, guys.
That's easily explained, he says. After all, the chopper was stolen from the flight school he's been a member of for 15 years. The undercover officer at the museum clearly identifies him as the man in the suit at the meeting with Boyevich.
No, that's not me.
Eriksson admits he was at the meeting. And yes, he talked to Boyevich. But about wind power, since Boyevich works in construction.
Ha!
He claims to have an alibi, too. On the night of the heist, he was involved in a car accident. But there's a problem. An hour after the supposed accident, he's spotted at a local McDonald's, about a 30-minute walk from where the helicopter was later found.
Big Mac caught with his pants down, sauce on his titties.
Surveillance footage shows Eriksson calmly ordering breakfast just before 7 a.m. How did he get from a car crash
A breakfast sandwich.
in central Stockholm to a McDonald's in the suburbs? The prosecution is convinced that 2 of the other defendants staged the crash to give him an alibi.
See, that's fucking in-depth. They actually thought this through. Like, I mean, obviously they're fucking criminals and they're stupid, but like, wow, I didn't even think of that. So the fucking McDonald's actually ratted him out. If he didn't get caught on camera, there would have been plausible deniability.
Surprisingly, one of them, Zadakadum, admits his involvement. Investigators found his blood on multiple pieces of evidence.
Wait, how?
The other defendants continued to deny any involvement in the heist. But after just 18 days of trial, 7 of the 10 defendants are convicted. Alexander Eriksson and Zadakadum are each sentenced to 7 years in prison for armed robbery. The other 5 defendants are found guilty of aiding, abetting, and protecting criminals, including Goran Boyevich, who also goes to prison. Before the trial, they were seen as daring, clever crooks. None of them were elite soldiers in the Balkan Wars, as was speculated.
They were just fucking goons. They weren't even, like, trained. Dude. I like that they speculate. They were like, damn, these guys are fucking sick. They must have, like, military training. They planned this shit out. Nope, they're just Balkan. They're just Balkan.
But the trial stripped them of their mystique. They turned out to be nothing more than a ragtag group of violent criminals.
Yep, just goons.
After the heist, heated debate broke out in Sweden over how such attacks could be prevented in the future. Trade unions spoke out. Handling cash creates a dangerous work environment for employees.
But did they actually make it a little bit better after 2009? Or is it just stalking out of their ass like all politicians do? Yeah. So, for their protection, maybe they should just get rid of it.
According to a report from the banking union, 1 in 4 retail workers had already been a victim of a robbery, some multiple times.
Yeah.
And according to an anti-cash lobby group, 2 out of every 3 Swedish kroner in circulation was actually unreported money.
2 out of 3 cash crowns are black. Wow, that's racist.
The helicopter heist in Vestberga contributed to a shift in thinking. Over time, cash gradually disappeared from daily life. Sweden was
I kind of miss cash. I do. It like made you feel special. Yeah.
the first country in Europe to print paper money back in 1661.
Oh, wow, really? Huh.
About 350 years later, it was one of the first to start abandoning it.
Oh.
The number of robberies in Sweden dropped dramatically. In 2008, there were over 100. By 2016, it was down to just 2. Today, many shops only accept cashless payment. Theft happens online now.
Yeah.
In 2025, the Swedish Central Bank reported that Sweden and Norway had the least cash in circulation relative to their economies of any countries in the world. But some cash is still around, and someone somewhere has quite a lot of it, because the money from the Vestberga heist was never recovered.
Whoever made that little theme song, that is so cool. Who did that? Sound design? I don't know, man. Give him a raise. That's sick. That was so cool. Yeah, it's like a fucking mod that... They had a little fucking... little riff there. Yeah. Music was there. Where? I gotta... Where is it? Script, research, voiceover, music. Marcel Becker knew. You need a raise. You need a raise, buddy. That's a good one. Yeah. Fucking sick, dude.